Hey guys, I'm back. I wanted to do a quick video to show you what we paid off in the month of February. We're really excited. We finally got rid of the Wells Fargo thanks to our tax return. So that is completely paid off. We paid $115 on the medical, and we paid a little bit more on the Navy Federal credit card, which was $329.29. USAA, we paid a little bit over, but only because we had to pay interest on that. Chase number one, $35.93. I think I didn't need to pay as much on that, so I didn't. Discover 35, and Chase number 2 was $50, as well as Chase number 3. So for the total for principal was $4,671.75, and on the interest / fees came out to $34.71, bringing our total since the beginning of the year towards credit cards is $5,827.34. We started the year off, and I'm going to bring this spreadsheet from last month over. We started the year with $25,275.45, and we're ending the month of February with $20,708.82. So we're pretty excited about that. I kind of feel like I can breathe a little bit now because we're getting under, hopefully by next month we'll be in the 19,000s, and that's when I'll feel like we're making strides. We've come a long way since the beginning of our debt-free journey, which was February of 2015. And I'm going to do a separate video and show you the dollar amount, because February is actually our year, is an actual 12 months for us. So I want to tally all of that up and do a separate video to show you how much we actually paid off within a year of our debt-free journey. I do want to note that everybody's journey is different, and don't compare yourself and your journey with someone else's. That is something that I had to learn when I first started doing this, because I was comparing our bills and our dollar amount and how much we were paying off on our debt to other people, and you cannot do that. If you do that, you're setting yourself up for failure. And I just wanted to make that quick note. That is one of the big lessons that I've learned from our debt-free journey. I'm not sure. I think somebody needed to hear that, because I know I definitely needed to hear that from someone when we first started this debt-free journey. So even though we've paid a lot the month of February, a lot of that had to do with our tax returns, which was the same thing last year in February of 2015. Our tax return helped us get a big start on our debt-free journey. So just wanted to note that. Our monthly bills were the same. I think one of these, our vehicle insurance, we were so ahead of it, and we were trying to pay off the Wells Fargo, that I only paid what was due. Or I think there was nothing due for the month of February, but I went ahead and put $50 towards it. So that's the reason why our monthly household debt was $858.61. Plus we had a lot of other bills that we had to pay, and that's going to be on the next sheet real quick. So and this is what we cash flowed. I'm actually going to put them on separate pages, but I just wanted to show you how I'm doing this in case, and it's mostly for me to keep track of what we're actually spending extra outside of our four walls and the credit cards. But this is what we cash flowed in January, and I think I did this in the last video. It was $318.03. The month of February was a lot more. Matthew has some medical bills, and we're doing a payment plan on that, so that's why the dollar amount is lower for those two. Kids had school pictures. I actually returned the photos, even though they were late. We were able to not pay the $45 each for them. So actually those came out to $25 a piece, and that included one sheet of 5x7s for both, and then also the class pictures, because this will be the last year that they will be attending the school that they're at, and I really wanted to get that for them. We had club fees for our Planet Fitness, which is February of every month, which that will go away, and I'll tell you the reason for that in a minute. Benjamin had his Cub Scout fees. I got Amazon Prime, and I'm going to do a separate video on why I did that, and how it's actually going to come out to be free, that it's going to pay for itself, but that will be a separate video. I had to take Lexi to the vet to get her spayed and declawed, and yeah, that was a horror story, and I will have to do a separate video for that, because she will definitely not be going back to that vet. My husband and I don't splurge on ourselves. We don't give ourselves an allowance, I guess, or fun money. So we both decided that we would put Sirius XM back on both our vehicles. So for 5 months for both our vehicles, it came out to $55.01. I've mentioned this before. He travels an hour and 25 minutes one way to work, and so that was something that we both agreed that we would splurge on ourselves, because we're in the vehicles a lot. So I really miss listening to Joel Osteen every day, taking the kids to school and coming home and doing errands. So that was something that we both gave ourselves. We have a storage unit, and that is actually going to go up next month, because this was actually just like, I think, 3 days worth plus insurance, plus we get a discount on our next month, and I'm not really sure what else that was for. But we're actually moving. We found a house. We looked at it on, what's today, Friday? We looked at it on Wednesday. We are working with a realtor to get that done, and I'll do a separate video for that. We're also dealing with the realtor for this house, which we're renting, and they were actually, and I don't know the proper name for it, but they are endorsed by Dave Ramsey, and he's very sweet and nice, and he will be coming over to our house on this house on Monday to tell us what we need to do as far as getting it ready to rent. And here are all the boxes, and I've been packing all week, and I'm really tired, but I will do a separate video for that. And the next thing for this month was our annual insurance fee, which is $36, and that is through my husband's work. And then we both signed the boys for Little League, so that came out to $151.84. I wasn't really sure if we should, but since this is the last year they will be playing for this Little League, we wanted to make sure that they did that. Plus, Benjamin's a catcher, and Benny and Maddie will both be on the same team this year. They weren't last year, but they were on the same team the year before. So both of their best friends are on the same team. So that was something that we really wanted them to leave here with, was the memory of playing baseball with their friends and stuff. And then this is just a quick view of what our bills, what we're expecting to have to pay in the month of March. The medical is not going to be fully paid. We made a payment arrangement on that, as well as the tuition for my husband, but that is the total that we still owe on that. Our state taxes for this year or last year is $270, but we're having to redo that for some reason. And then the state taxes, where it says on the bottom for 2014, we paid it, they sent it back, we paid it again, they sent it back. We talked to our tax person, and finally we got that settled, so we're gonna have to pay that. But yeah, it's been a nightmare. I don't know what's been going on with that, why they kept sending them back, and then when we called the IRS, they couldn't really tell us why they kept sending them back, but so we have to pay that as well. Jaden is going on a band trip soon, so we had to pay the rest of that. Actually, it's already been paid. I'm just waiting for it to clear. And then for our computer, the malware, we have 3 computers, and that covers all 3 computers. And I think it covers one more, but we only have 3, so that is our annual subscription, and that just got paid. But yeah. The next time I do this for the month of March, you won't see January and February's on here. I'll only review March, but I just wanted to show you how I'm keeping track. And then at the end of the year, I can tally up all the dollar amounts and get a rough estimate of how much we're paying beyond our 4 walls. And hopefully, and I'm still determined by the end of the year we will be credit card debt free. So yeah, that's where we are at. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are doing great on your debt-free journey. And just remember, your journey is your journey. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's, because all of our situations are different. And also considering the fact that we are moving, and we will have this house and the other house, and hopefully we can get this house rented soon. We are going to pause our debt-free journey a little bit. We won't be able to pay as much as we would like, but we're still going to continue it. I am doing Amazon Turks again, still doing Swagbucks, doing Perk TV, and that has helped out a lot with getting some stuff for this house to get it ready to rent. And I will do a separate video on that as well. But yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day, and I will see you soon. Bye.